If you've paid even a little bit of attention to the news lately or gone on any social media, you may have noticed that tensions between different countries around the world have slowly been rising. And with things constantly escalating day by day, the fear that we may be leading ourselves to a real-world catastrophic event is getting larger. And no, I'm not talking about the Fortnite Travis Scott concert. Did you not see what happened last time we brought that to life? I'm of course talking about the fear of entering World War III. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. If that happens, y'all can catch me in, like, Germany. When the hell has Germany ever been in some sort of conflict? Now, I don't think you have to be some sort of highly educated rocket scientist to figure out that going into this type of event would pretty much be irreversible, considering how much technology and science has advanced since the last time we were in a mass conflict. Gang, we might be fucked. I mean, think of it. The last time something that catastrophic happened was all the way back in 1945, which was already 80 years ago. I say already like I was there. Have you seen how much AI has improved in just a matter of 3 years? Now imagine what the government has been capable of brewing up on their secret nuclear labs over the past 8 decades. And you want to know the best part about it? We are the ones who are expected to go and face whatever nuclear demon spawn they created. That's right, the politicians who are up there in their fancy houses and arguing with each other on Twitter aren't even the ones fighting the battles themselves. They gotta send their own citizens to fight their battles for them. Oh, but their job is to protect us, remember that. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's something new, because it's really not. This has been going on forever. In almost every past conflict, many countries call on their capable male citizens to enlist in the military and fight for their country. Shit, recently I just haven't been feeling very capable, I don't know. Now, believe it or not, back then, many men did it with pride and were willing and ready to enlist in the military. Some people even lied about their age in hopes that they could join despite not yet being 18. These people were so willing and ready to put their life on the line to defend the country that they love. And for that, I say thank you so much for your service. That being said, you are never gonna catch me doing any of that. The second I get a letter in the mail informing me of my mandatory enlistment, you're gonna catch me like... And if that still doesn't work, boy, just send me to prison. I'm gonna be looking like Lil Nas X in that one music video. Trust me, I've been really big into cucumbers lately. I've been practicing. I'm ready. I genuinely do not care what the punishment is, whether it be getting sent to prison or just listening to that Moonbeam ice cream song 10 times in a row. Yeah, you know what? On second thought, I think that's the one exception I'd get drafted for. I did some Reddit and Quora search. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Extensive research in hopes of finding out how much time in jail you'd spend if you never followed through with the draft. And according to this answer, you either have to pay a fine of $250,000 or 5 years in prison, or the possibility of both. Shit, I'd still take that over getting blown to bits in China. Dude, I'm sorry, but there's just absolutely no way, no world in the universe where I'm gonna be fighting in a war. Call me a loser. Go ahead, even call me a little bitch. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be the one who's fighting in the Battle of Beijing. That's gonna be all you. Again, you can go ahead and send me to jail and make me pay a fine. I do not give a fuck. I'd rather remain in prison and still be alive than go to the battlefield and risk losing my life. Hell, even if I do make it back alive, who's to say I won't be able to do simple day-to-day things because of my crippling PTSD? Imagine the second you hear sizzling food, you immediately think you're back in the battle. They're in the trees! Grandpa, we're in the house. Also, it's the future. There are no more trees. They're in the sky! Grandpa, you sound ridiculous. They are not in the sky. Oh, holy shit, they're in the sky! Alright, now, let's say what if. Right? What if the huge drafting actually happened, where a lot of Gen Z does actually get sent a letter in the mail advising us that we're expected to enlist in 3 weeks? Let's say there's absolutely no other option and we are 100% going. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the government would have a better chance training chimpanzees in those 3 weeks and sending them to do the fighting, because Gen Z would not stand a fucking chance. Do you not see how like 99% of this generation does not have the capability to take the most serious situations seriously? Like, I guarantee that once we're advised of our misfortune, the first thing a lot of people would do is run to TikToks and create memes about it. Hey, and I bet they'd be pretty good too. I can't even imagine how we would be on the battlefield. My attention span is so bad I wouldn't be able to focus on what's going on without having an AirPod in my ear. You'd have people talking about how we're in bot hobbies after slaying a rural village of 270 people? Yeah, government, y'all better start training those monkeys. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that just because it worked in the past does not at all mean that it's going to work now. Especially with things like social media more accurately depicting what the actual conditions are. Hell, have you guys seen those videos of the military training? I guarantee I wouldn't even make it past the first round. Nah, actually, I take it back. The first warm-up. My only experience with anything military related is when I was like 12 years old, I for some reason asked to be enrolled in cadets voluntarily. And it didn't even end well. I ended up getting dispatched because I kept calling this 17-year-old guy who was like 5'2" tiny general. Hey, I mean, at the very least, it does seem like Gen Z is somewhat preparing. I mean, we already got some music playlists for when we get drafted, am I right? We got Starships by Nicki, we got Firework by Katie, you got some Alicia Keys. Imagine Dragons. Imagine dragging these nuts on your face! Most of the time, it's billionaire politicians getting mad at each other about the amount of land, or oil, or nukes. They just keep losing their cool on each other. Like if it was something more important, like, I don't know, net spend leaks, or that one uncensored episode of SpongeBob, I'd understand, but oil? Are we serious? Just go to Target and buy some yourself. It's like $5. There's no need to be dropping city-destroying nukes all over that. I'll do you one better. I'll buy you the oil. There's tons of options too. There's avocado oil, there's canola oil, there's grapeseed oil. 100% of the time, it's politicians getting mad at each other and forcing their citizens to go out and fight a conflict that they themselves started. Why the fuck are we the ones who have to go out and fight your battles? Why don't you guys go fight them yourselves instead of watching all your workers, doctors, and YouTubers perish? Please, guys, please take YouTubers into consideration. Who else is gonna animate your battles for you, huh? All jokes aside, I'm just struggling to understand why it's us, the people's responsibility to fight in a battle that none of us want any participation in. It's somehow our due diligence to go and fight for you, the big billionaire politician who, of course, can never do no wrong. You know, provided you don't do any Wikipedia searches. Honestly, I think it's time that world leaders just fight their own battles themselves in a boxing ring or something. I bet not only would you be able to settle your beef, but you'd also make some pretty good money from it too. Now, I'm by no means saying that there aren't times that other countries, you know, maybe should intervene with certain problems in the past. You know, like maybe when a certain somebody started having views on how the world should be. Yeah, times like that. You know, I think that's a bit of an exception when maybe it's a little bit more than simply two politicians beefing over Twitter. Let's go get that guy over there. Hey, you!
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, of course I'm talking to you.
Oh, hello there.
Are you tired of shitty energy drinks that are probably horrible for your health?
Yeah, they give me kidney stones. It really hurts.
That's really gross. But allow me to introduce you to Gamer Subs. It is a cheaper and a healthier alternative to energy drinks and soda, so that means no more kidney stones. How can that be possible, though? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's because it's 0 sugar, 0 carbs, less than 1 calorie, which then means that it's keto-friendly and diabetic safe. Well, you already got me hooked. Oh, you will be once you try it. Now shut up and let me finish. Let's say you're somebody like me who doesn't like to be caffeinated 100% of the time. Lucky for you, they also have a caffeine-free line just for you to enjoy the flavor. And they got some really good ones. My favorite currently being Lean. Not only because it tastes fantastic, but also because it makes me feel like a SoundCloud rapper. If you use my link, you get 10% off your order. Come on! If you want to try it out, click the link in the description to get 10% off. Thank you to our good friends over at Gamer Subs. We love you. And now, back to the video. That's pretty much all I have to say. If any of you actually want to go to the battlefield, shit, that's all you. I'ma stay here in my warm bed. I totally took this video idea from Tommy NFG, so definitely go check his video out. Anyways, follow my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Instagram. I am extremely active on all of those. And until next time, I will see you guys next week. Bye.
I feel like MIA got the freedom to create, getting fly like plays. I went from London to LA. I don't care what they say, I just do what I feel. I like feeling sober, I don't need to take no pills. Thank yeah.